Your forces are comprised of both core and non-core units. Core units' strength indicator is green and round shaped, and for non-core units it is yellow and hexagon shaped. Non-core units are allocated for one mission only, while the core units will accompany you throughout the campaign. You will be able to level them up and provide them with new equipment. These units are the ones which should be under your primary protection.
Time to move.
Ammunition and fuel icons next to unit strength will allow you to quickly get important information about it. If the unit is still able to move during the current turn, the canister icon will be green. If it can no longer move, the icon will be gray. Likewise, the ammunition icon shows whether the unit has attacked this turn. If the unit is low on ammunition or fuel, the corresponding icon is yellow. It becomes red once the unit has run out of it completely. Ships consist of various ship parts such as hull, engine, main gun, second gun, anti-aircraft gun, and others. Most of them have their own HP indicating their current state. When hull HP drops to 0, the ship is...
We have established contact with Task Force 11.
Great. Take command of all ships. Yorktown alone would not stand a chance against the Japanese, but a joint fleet with 2 carriers has a good chance of winning this battle.
A Japanese recon aircraft has been sighted close to our task force.
It cannot be allowed to escape. I do not want to alert the Japanese high command with the advanced news of our attack. Send fighters to intercept the enemy plane.
All systems are go.
Fighter planes are vital for gaining air superiority. Keep your fighters close to allied aircraft you want to protect, and they will provide fire support. Fighters are able to attack ground targets, although with low efficiency. They can use the Overwatch breakthrough skill to counter enemy anti-aircraft fire and clear the way for tactical bombers.
We'll carry you through this
Aircraft carrier, or simply carrier, is a mobile floating airfield at your disposal. Each carrier can carry several aircraft units on board. You can see the exact carrier capacity in its combat parameters. It also has a huge storage of ammunition and fuel on board, which is used to refuel and rearm aircraft units upon landing, as well as for the carrier's own needs. Carriers are vulnerable and a high priority target for the enemy, thus they should be kept at a safe distance attacking with their aircraft from afar. Yet they have powerful anti-aircraft guns which they can use to repel enemy air raids. If the carrier's flight deck has 0 HP left, or the carrier is on fire, its flight deck is no longer functional and aircraft cannot land or take off.
These guys just cannot learn their place.
The aircraft has been shot down.
Great. We made sure he was not able to reveal our location. Unseen for the enemy. You can see us?
With that much firepower, we can sink.
A destroyer is an escort ship equipped with medium caliber naval guns, anti-aircraft guns, torpedoes, and anti-submarine depth charges. It is inferior to capital ships in terms of combat potential. However, it is able to detect enemy submarines with sonar and destroy them with depth charges. A destroyer also provides fire support versus air attacks. Use destroyers for reconnaissance, convoy escort, anti-submarine, and anti-aircraft warfare.
300 millimeters of armor is no joke.
Do you require an escort?
Should we not get paid better?
Providing air cover. Providing air cover.
The submarine is an invisible enemy unless it is detected via sonar. It can make powerful attacks with torpedoes and then instantly retreat to avoid detection. Torpedoes deal damage exclusively to ship hull, thus being a very effective tool to make quick work of damaging or destroying an enemy ship.
Mobile airfield at your disposal.
Tactical bombers are flying artillery and a great tool for wreaking havoc on any enemy troops, although you have to be careful of the anti-aircraft units Overwatch and fire support. It is better to scout the enemy positions before sending in bombers. Do not leave your tactical bombers without protection. Remember, they are a prime target for enemy fighter planes.
Ready to launch our Air Force.
Carrier-based aircraft is different from ordinary aviation, as it can land and take off from carriers. It can resupply ammunition and fuel and restore its damage on board a carrier. It can also change its equipment while on a carrier. However, in order to be reinforced, it has to land at an airfield.
We have trouble hearing your orders at this altitude. We have trouble hearing your orders at this altitude.
Our world is full of wonders. Carriers are one of them.
Let's not exceed our range.
Let's pray for good weather.
We are high in the sky.
From General MacArthur to Admiral Nimitz. My pilots spotted a group of Japanese warships heading for Tulagi Island. Apparently, they are planning to seize the island. Our garrison does not stand a chance against an attack. However, your fleet is capable of overpowering any invading forces. Now would be the perfect time for intervention. The troops on their transport ships are extremely vulnerable. You must help my men protect Tulagi.
I'd rather not take the reports of MacArthur's army pilots at face value. They are not accustomed to naval operations and can give us an incorrect assessment of the situation. We have to send our reconnaissance float plane to scout the area around Tulagi. Providing escort service.
Capital ships are equipped with long-range, powerful main guns capable of striking through an armored deck. Secondary guns can repel approaching escort ships with barrage fire. Capital ships are vulnerable to submarine and aircraft attacks, but they require an escort of destroyers. However, artillery strikes from guns with low attack value cannot pierce their armored deck. They can also send a reconnaissance seaplane to scout the area.
Good. Now we know for sure what's going on around Tulagi.
On the ground, everything's so hectic.
Hey, the skies are ours.
Well, at least we have an insignia.
Providing air cover.
We're on a floating fortress.
Escort ships are the glue that holds the Navy together.
300 millimeters of armor is no joke. Did you check for the enemy submarines?
Guarding the perimeter. Patrolling the area.
Well, at least we have an insignia.
We're on a floating fortress. Finally, some action.
You don't need islands when you have carriers. We have an island on board, sir.
We are high in the sky. Our lives are in the skies. I was born a pilot. I fly the newest model in the slip. Better to die than to live and not fly. These guys just cannot learn their place. It's on the ground.
Damage is indicated with the numbers above the unit being attacked. For ground and aircraft units, there are two types of damage, lethal and non-lethal. Both lethal and non-lethal damage decrease the unit's strength. However, non-lethal damage at the same time increases the number of units damaged, which can later be restored. Naval units always receive only lethal damage, however they have multiple ship parts with their corresponding HP, thus damage against them is split. Ship parts except the hull are repaired over time by ship maintenance. Hull HP cannot be restored in any way during the operation.
Consider us already there. Better to die than to live and not fly. This is hell, as in Hellcat. On the ground, everything's so hectic. Do you think all hell's broken loose? Nah, just us. Did we just kill 3 or 4 units? Let's assume it was 4.
We have trouble hearing your orders at this altitude.
On the ground, everything's so hectic. We bring death on our wings. Did we kill someone? It's kinda hard to tell. We'll hope for the best. If the infantry is the heart of the armed forces, the air force is their soul. We're eager to fly.
We live to fly!
I cannot live without the skies. We're eager to fly. It's raining death. I like flying. It's liberating.
Our attitude is as crazy as our altitude. Oh, we will teach them manners. Posthumously. Enemy down. Do you keep count?
We'll hope for the best.
Mobile airfield at your disposal.
I was born a pilot. Let's not exceed our range.
Guarding the perimeter. Are we on a scouting mission?
We have an island on board, sir. Going the extra mile to carry out your orders, sir.
I'm fed up with seeing the same ugly mugs every day. Should we not get paid better? Will I become a hero? Guess not. Yay! You've noticed me! My mother will be proud.
Our lives are in the skies!
The skies are calling.
All these fancy nuke carriers will not replace good old 400mm naval guns. We're on a floating fortress. We will rock your world.
Verify the enemy's location.
With that much firepower, we can sink the whole country, I think. Do we get to blow up some enemy vessels? $300mm of armor is no joke.
Escort ships are the glue that holds the Navy together. Take them out.
We're on a floating fortress. Did you check for the enemy submarines? Bang! 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 Our guns are too big to fail. Our guns are too big to fail. Finally, we get to use our guns.
Escort ships are the glue that holds the Navy together. We fight! Fire all guns! Your trust is well placed.
300mm of armor is no joke. expect our timely arrival.
Guarding the perimeter.
We will rock your world.
We'll carry you through this battle.
Providing air cover.
We keep traditions of the Navy. Finally, some action. Aye, aye, sir. Full steam ahead, Captain. Time to move. One volley of shelling worth more than my house. That ship is about to disappear. Is there anything better than serving on a US battleship? I don't think so.
Reporting as ordered. Guarding the perimeter.
With that much firepower, we can sink the whole country, I think. We will rock your world. Fire! It's raining hell! We will rock your world.
Escort ships are the glue that holds the Navy together. Providing air cover. seeking out the enemy. We will teach them humility. Fire all guns. Fire away. Your trust is well placed. Conducting active search for enemy subs. Conducting active search for enemy subs. They won't escape. Escort ships are the glue that holds the Navy together. Continue the onslaught. We will teach them humility.
With that much firepower, we can sink the whole country, I think. Bang! Bang! Bang!
Guarding the perimeter. Going full speed ahead. Your trust is well placed. We are the fastest ship. Providing air cover.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
All systems are go. Our world is full of wonders. Carriers are one of them. We reach for the stars.
We live to fly!
Mobile airfield at your disposal.
Hey, the skies are ours!
We aim for the sky. In full flight. Going the extra mile to carry out your orders, sir.
Our attitude is as crazy as our altitude.
Ready to launch our Air Force.
We'll hope for the best. Our planes are the best.
Your aircraft is running out of fuel. In order to refuel, the aircraft has to land in an airfield within the supply zone. carrier-based aviation can use carriers as an airfield.
Our attitude is as crazy as our altitude. Yahoo! We have trouble hearing your orders at this altitude.
Mobile airfield at your disposal. We reach for the stars.
I was born a pilot. Our lives are in the skies. On the ground, everything's so hectic. We're eager to fly. We are high in the sky. We keep the skies clean. We're eager to fly. Let's not exceed our range. I was born a pilot. We'll get there in no time. We are high in the sky.
We're on a floating fortress.
Hey, the skies are ours. On the ground, everything's so hectic. I was born a pilot. To die than to live and not fly. We had been pilots before we were born. We are high in the sky.
You can see the world's harmony in the skies. We're eager to fly. I fly the newest model in the slip. We'll hope for the best. If the infantry is the heart of the armed forces, the air force is their soul.
We are high in the sky.
It is so boring in here. Can we attack?
You can see us?
Do we get to blow up some enemy vessels?
Verifying the enemy's location. Verifying the enemy's location.
It is so boring in here. Can we attack? Will there be enemy cargo ships? Will I become a hero? Guess not.
We keep traditions of the Navy. All these fancy new carriers will not replace good old 400mm naval guns. Did you check for the enemy submarines?
You can see the world's harmony in the skies.
Sir, we have intercepted a radio exchange between the ships of a large Japanese fleet northwest of Tulagi Island. It's moving southward.
The Japanese main carrier force approaches. We will engage and destroy it.
How may I be of assistance? Guarding bigger vessels. Fire all guns!
We prefer to keep our distance.
Let's pray for good weather.
Enemies are high. We are higher.
How may I be of assistance?
We're on a floating fortress. All these fancy new carriers will not replace good old 400mm naval guns. All these fancy new carriers will not replace good old 400mm naval guns.
Verifying the enemy's location. Verifying the enemy's location. Verifying the enemy's location.
Well, at least we have an insignia. It looks too deep here. Won't we drown?
All these fancy new carriers will not replace good old 400mm naval guns.
Hey, the skies are ours.
You can see the world's harmony in the skies.
How may I be of assistance?
Is there anything better than serving on a US battleship? I don't think so. Finally, some action. Let's see who has the bigger caliber. Our guns are too big to fail.
Guarding the perimeter.
We will rock your world. How would you like our guns are too big to fail.
Escort ships are the glue that holds the Navy together. Firing as we go.
We will rock your world. Let's see who has the bigger caliber.
We have crushed the Japanese invasion force. Tulagi is safe.
Well done. For the first time during this war, our Navy gave the Japanese their due. I hope that we will build on this victory.
Escort ships are the glue that holds the Navy together.
Can I serve in another vessel? These guys are boring. Underwater we glide.
You can see the world's harmony in the skies.
Your trust is well placed. Providing escort service. On the lookout. Guarding bigger vessels.
With that much firepower, we can sink the whole country, I think.
Do we really have to go through all that again?
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
Guarding the perimeter. On the lookout. Guarding bigger vessels. Conducting active search for enemy subs.
Is there anything better than serving on a US battleship? I don't think so.
You don't need islands when you have carriers. We go against the tide.
Providing escort service. Patrolling the area.
Ready to launch our Air Force. Do we really have to go through all that again?